Do you know that your mind is a destiny controller? By now, it should be evident enough that your mindset is the reason why you are in the position that you find yourself today. The human being is a very powerful being that has the ability to create, just as God does. You are made in the image and likeness of God, and the devil definitely understands this. That's why he targeted Adam and Eve from the moment they were placed in the garden. Man is an ability that carries the potential of God within himself. Just to show you how powerful man is. Through man, the devil has managed to create a kingdom for himself, just from the imaginations of the thoughts of man. By corrupting what man thinks about and the thoughts that run through the mind of man, the devil has been able to trigger man to manifest evil into the world, by the power of his mind. The mind of man has created the kingdom of darkness effortlessly, which has given the devil a title, as the god of this world. 2 Corinthians 4:4, in their case the god of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers, to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image of God. The mind of man is so powerful, that even God acknowledges how powerful you are. Let's look at two instances in scripture to show that even God understands how powerful your mind is. Genesis 11:6, and the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. The people in this verse had began to do something that was against the wishes of God, but God acknowledged that, due to the powerful ability of their minds, nothing they imagined to do would be stopped. There are two cardinal principles that make man a god on this earth. First, man has been given a mind similar to God's, in that, it can create. No other creation of God has such an ability. Secondly, man has been given overall jurisdiction over the earth. No other creature can bypass man, not the devil, not even God himself. God ordained it so, that man would have sole autonomy over the earth, and whoever wanted to do anything on earth, would have to go through man. Man is a key to influence manifestations on earth. That's why God flooded the earth in Genesis 6, because the mind of man had been corrupted with so much evil, to the point of no redemption. Genesis 6:5, the Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The wickedness of the mind of man led God to flood the earth, because the population only thought wicked thoughts all the time. It is very sad that mankind has been blinded by the false perception of the physical world and lost sight of his mental consciousness. Man has been given a mind that evolves every time it consumes knowledge. This is the God-ordained method, intended for God to have his wishes fulfilled on earth, as per his eternal intentions. Everyone else seemed to understand how powerful man is, except man himself. You are the bearer of the image of God. You are the only being that God has sought to tabernacle inside, out of all the creation that he has ever created. If this does not awaken you, then I don't know what else will. Your mere existence is enough to make the devil have sleepless nights. Ask yourself why.